Do we need a name for it? We don't really need a name for it, do we?
Well, I mean, as we're talking,
We're making content about content.
Yeah,
it's content for content.
As we're talking, I guess then something will happen.
I think we're already recording. So.
Oh, are we?
Rob's sneaky like that. Much better. Yeah.
I just wanted to be close to you. That's fine.
What are we're not going to call it anything? Yeah, I don't have any ideas.
We have to work on it.
Yeah, I don't have any ideas for a name. So, but we want to, we just want to try to focus more on content rather than product, and kind of share some stuff that we're excited about that's either just come out or has come out soon. And this is going to be a segment or a type of content that we're going to be working on pretty regularly going forward. Because at the end of the day, what we sell is all stuff to help people enjoy their movies or shows or video games. We'll be focusing, you and I, on mostly video stuff. Obviously, the store does a lot of music stuff, so we've got other people kind of working on the music side of things, so because they don't trust us with that,
as they shouldn't,
and they don't, and most of the guys here at the store don't know anything about video. Right. Just kidding, don't put that in there. Just kidding. So I mean I'll start off. Video game for February, we're talking February, it's end of January right now, so we got stuff coming out big time in February, at least for me. Video games big time. It's a good month.
Just list them.
Yeah, I got we got Dying Light 2, which is basically like zombie parkour.
It's MacGyver
zombie parkour. First person.
Yeah.
And co-op, which is a big thing for me. I also play online.
I also call it the motion sickness simulator.
Yeah,
that's what I get every single time I play it. Just the way that
it's not the most beautiful game, but it is. I'm excited for 2. It looks really. It looks pretty. It looks the sort of new setting and everything looks great. So, then we got, let's see, Elden Ring, which I can't remember, but I think it's PS5 only, or next gen only.
I think next gen only. Was it George R. R. Martin?
Yeah, George R. R. Martin consulted and helped write it.
Yeah.
And it's from Software, so it's all the
Souls-like.
Yeah, Dark Souls series. So very similar to that, but in a more open world and kind of high fantasy setting, and a lot of online components from what I've seen.
Looks very pretty.
Yeah, that one looks gorgeous. So, and it's going to be hard as.
But it's very you have to like those kind of games.
Yeah, it's challenging. It's brutal.
As my friend Ryan would say, if you describe anything as Souls-like,
yeah,
immediate turn off for him. It's just like screw that game.
I can't say that I've played a ton of them yet, but this with having the new PS5, like I'm definitely sort of like looking forward to new like next gen, I guess, or now it's really kind of current gen, but next gen exclusive games. There are 2 others coming out in February that I'm excited about. SIFU
looks cool.
Was one. It's kind of a martial arts.
Very stylized.
Yeah, very stylized. It looks very pretty. I actually have been trying to avoid stuff about it because I don't want to spoil it. So I'm
Well, here, I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Okay,
I read up on it. No, I just know that like if you die, you age or something like that. I don't know how that works its way into the gameplay.
And it's a new, like, not a developer I know a lot about. I think it's a Chinese developer, actually.
Yeah.
I think.
Looks cool.
I could be making that up, so don't quote me on that. But
you should probably quote him on that.
it does look very cool. And then the big one for me this month is Horizon Forbidden West, which is not PS5 exclusive. It is going to be on PS4 too, but it is just gonna run like butter as far as everything I've seen on a PS5, and it is going to be gorgeous.
Was it Guerrilla?
Yeah, Guerrilla Games.
Yep.
They're owned by Sony. It is a Sony exclusive, at least for right now. The Horizon, the first game, which I think was 2017,
if not earlier,
just recently came out on PC. But has been PS4 exclusive, and I've been playing it just to kind of, because I'm looking forward to the sequel, and I've been playing it on my new PS5, and it is gorgeous. It doesn't have a PS5 version,
right? But
it does.
It had an update, so
it has an update. So it basically is, in the original, they had a performance mode and a graphics mode,
right?
So performance mode being frame rate, right? Frame rate lock at a higher frame rate. And then graphics mode,
fidelity.
Yeah, it's fidelity, so resolution. And so they had an update where on PS5 it basically just combines those two.
Which is awesome.
So it runs basically at 4K at 60 frames a second, and it is gorgeous. It's even being 4 or 5 years old. Not the oldest game I've played on my PS5 that looks amazing, but one of.
I think Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition that just came out, was my Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah,
so I think I've played the first Mass Effect probably 10 times,
right?
And so they came out with Legendary Edition. I had to redo them. Like, what am I going to discover this time? Which nothing new. It just looked very nice. And then Assassin's Creed. Every time they come out with an Assassin's Creed remaster, I have to buy it, even though I've already beaten like the older version 100%.
Right.
It's just
gotta experience it again.
But it's more. Yeah, it's just more exercise in insanity for me, if anything, because. Right. I'm all about collectibles and just see I'm 1,000 yards there thinking about Assassin's Creed Unity right now.
I'm very excited about a lot of that. So video games definitely are going to be taking up a big part of my February, as far as I can tell.
I was going to say, you mentioned Halo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is a nice segue into the video.
Yeah.
Because they just dropped the Halo trailer on Amazon Prime.
It's going to be on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, okay.
So there's a trailer for the new live-action Halo. I believe it comes out in March.
Okay.
It might be February.
Either way.
It's coming out soon, and it looked better than I expected.
Yeah. Well, reserved.
You never really get into Halo.
I don't want to get too excited too quickly. I've been burned before, so.
There's not any massive stuff, like, at least for me, like, right on the horizon. Yeah. Like, Moon Knight is probably one of the... Like next, and that's Disney Plus.
100% is going to be.
That looks really awesome. Yeah. And
Oscar Isaac, man, he's just all over the place. I'm gonna play Duke Leto. In Dune. And I'm gonna be Poe Dameron in Star Wars, and then I'm gonna be Moon Knight.
He was also Apocalypse in X-Men.
He was. We don't talk about that movie.
Yeah. But Dune. Speaking of Dune, as far as movies right now, that has been out for now a couple of weeks, but that has been heavy rotation on the systems here at the store.
100%.
You and I saw it the day it came out in Dolby Cinema, and it was an epic experience. That's a book that a series that I never really got into, and you are the exact opposite.
I read all of them.
And are super into that whole series and world. I did read the book a little over a year ago, once I saw that the movie was coming out, and it was definitely one of my favorite movies of 2021.
It was a great adaptation.
Yeah,
sure.
It came out in 2021. Yeah, it did.
Who gives a shit?
It definitely did, because it was out on HBO Max at the same time.
That
was one that was definitely worth seeing in theaters. And seeing it here at the store, it's really good too. It's very, very. And definitely one I would check out if you like sci-fi, really sci-fi anything.
Yeah.
It's just great story, great world building, great characters.
Just cinematic candy for your eyes, basically.
Yeah. I'm going to butcher his name, but Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah. No, you did butcher that. I don't know how to say it properly, so I'm not going to.
Denis Villeneuve. Yeah.
It sounded a little bit more.
It sounded more French.
Yeah. So, but
what's the other stuff? Expanse last season.
Expanse.
That's really good.
That's
I've been reading the first book, and that's
a large book series that I read, and then I was very excited when they came out with the show.
Well, once it got on Amazon, it got a lot.
No, I mean first season sci-fi.
Yeah, they did a good job.
They spent all their money doing that one season. They they had to drop it because they could not afford to do. I don't know if that's true. I read it on the internet, and nobody lies on the internet. But anyway,
nobody lies on the internet.
Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus.
I was kind of waiting to binge that, waiting till it's all out.
Yeah.
I think they're on episode 5 or 6 right now.
That's why.
But I keep seeing teaser stuff on social media, and I'm like, what are they doing with this?
That's why I
saw somebody playing with no spoilers, but one of the starships from the prequels or something. One of the big, there was one of the Naboo ships, the big sort of yellow one with the weird wings.
Yeah.
Somebody was playing with that and sort of teasing something about Book of Boba Fett, and I was like, man, what are they doing with this show? What is happening?
Yeah, I gotta do some research into the timeline of that.
I'm not, because I'm not caught up at all. I've seen one episode.
Yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, this is not in February, but Lego Star Wars.
Oh, the new video game?
Yeah, the Skywalker Saga. Okay, don't hate on me for the Lego games. They're great. This one has been pushed back, delayed.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's going on. Apparently, it's coming out in April.
Oh yeah, okay.
All 9 movies.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge
in one game. All 9
huge.
of them. It's gonna be a blast.
So.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll come back and maybe recap and maybe talk about. God damn it.
Can these mics pick that up?
I bet. Yeah.
Let's wrap this up so I can go watch Dune.
Yeah, I wanna maybe we'll do a little short recap after some of this stuff comes out and let you know if we were wrong to be excited for any of this stuff, and then we can talk about stuff coming out in March.
There's a lot of stuff. It's
coming, yeah.
Into February, March, April. There's a lot of stuff
there's a lot of movies.
Doctor Strange,
big time
Multiverse
that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Moon Knight coming eventually.
Yeah. This
year. So, awesome. This was fun. I guess we should probably go help that out. He's probably just swamped now. So.
He's fine. I haven't. Yeah, he's fine. All right.
That's it. We're leaving. We're gonna go watch stuff now.
We can do ASMR now.
ASMR.
Just cut it, Robert. Just cut it.